However, here's the however, guys. Things like purses, handbags, wallets, shoes, and I'm not just referring to women, guys. Gentlemen, I'm also talking about our shoes. I watched personally at the beginning of 2021 people walking in with rent money and buying $1,000 Air Jordans. We did this because of our drive for material things that we're going to use a handful of times, and then we're just going to dump it. It's going to sit in our closet. It's going to sit in a drawer. That's what drives prices up, is the demand for stuff that doesn't matter. Because then it costs much more money. Watch this. It costs a heck of a lot more money for everything else. And this is how it's driven, guys. So let's use a Gucci pair of male shoes, men's shoes, Gucci's. Everybody and their mama wants this because it's trending on TikTok or trending on Instagram. Let's say they only have the ability to produce 2,000 of those pairs of shoes, but there's a demand for 1.4 million of them. Becomes a bidding war. So Gucci, in their infinite wisdom, I'm just using this as an example. I'm not saying this is true. This is just an example. Gucci decides to expand their operation to try to meet at least part of that demand. Now that they're going through expansion, now the shipping and freight companies are like, well, crap. If there's such a demand, we'll drive our prices up to ship the stuff to the stores. So not only did it cost more money, not only can they drive the retail markup price up because of the demand and the low supply, but now the freight company delivering it to the store now sees that advantage and jacks their price up. It happened all over the place, guys. In 2021, in my business, in the travel trailer RV industry business, we used to, in 2016, 2017, up to about 2020, beginning of 2020, if I wanted to ship a travel trailer from Elkhart, Indiana to Ventura, California, it would run me about $3,000. Now, back then, that was a lot of money. By the middle of 2021, that price jumped to $7,500. The price to ship a container of regular goods and services, because of the high demand, shipping companies, in their infinite wisdom, drove the prices so high that we are now in a situation worldwide where we're going to have an economic correction that is going to bankrupt companies. So let me explain how that works, because a lot of people want to listen to these so-called experts that are getting sponsored by Unchained. When a transportation company starts charging more money, their employees and drivers demand to be paid more money. Let's look at the UPS deal. UPS shipping costs 33.4% more today than it did before the strike. We watched the price climb up. By the way, not only did the price go up, But now their supply of shipments has gone down by 24.7% since the strike. Cause and effect, guys. We need to look ourselves in the mirror and realize there is a balance. Probably the best example in the entire wide world of this is housing. We drove the price of housing up. Nobody else. If everyone stayed in their homes, stayed in their apartments, didn't sell their homes, didn't buy any homes, and just stood pat, housing would still be affordable today. But no, we had to run out of New York to Florida. We had to escape California and drive the prices of a Idaho City and a Las Vegas and a Phoenix, Arizona to unaffordable measures because of supply and demand. Now, in order for you to find affordable housing, you almost have to move to a town full of nobody that has no jobs. Places in Alaska, Oklahoma, outskirts of Oklahoma, outskirts of Montana. Places where you have to drive an hour and a half to find a decent job. We did this. The people, not the government. Because we could have controlled ourselves. We could have said no to the free money. We could have said no to all the bull crap that we did. We could have stopped spending money, stopped watching trending crap on YouTube and TikTok. We could have stopped spending money on ridiculous things that we're never going to use. And we could have stopped ourselves from outbidding each other on homes. At some point, the rooster has to come home. At some point, we are going to have to pay the piper. And we have two choices. We can either pay the piper and just swallow our pride all through Christmas, all through the first quarter of next year, and don't spend any money. Just don't spend it on anything. Basic food. Don't go buy cookies and Oreos and Chips Ahoy. Buy vegetables, milk, bread, meats. Go buy the store brand of everything. You want to make it happen, guys. You can't make the economy get better without nuking it first right now. We have to nuke the economy.